I am a native North Carolinian, born and raised here, went through the public schools here. Um, my wife and I moved to the Triangle in 2001. I was practicing law then, and in the Army Reserve. After September 11th, I volunteered for active duty, went to Fort Bragg and deployed to Afghanistan. After seeing what trouble that country was having building a future for its children, and having just become a new father myself before I deployed, I realized that when I got back I needed to continue to take a very active role in ensuring that North Carolina had a future for my child. And I thought that one of the best ways to do that was to run for office, and thought that the state legislature was a great compromise between dealing with truly significant, important issues facing the entire state, but also representing politics really at a small-scale retail level where knocking on a constituent's door really could make a difference in an election. And that's actually proven to be the case 10 years later. Several priorities. One, I want to continue to work on some veterans issues and issues affecting our active and reserve military component here also. And I've got a few bills that work towards that. One of my biggest priorities, though, is to see if we can finally reform the way that we draw our legislative and congressional districts here in the General Assembly. Other states have had success with redistricting reform, and it's time for North Carolina to do the same thing. We've had luck in the House before. A bipartisan group of Democrats and Republicans got it done in the House, and so we just need to make sure that the Senate sees the light also. We have, I think, a significant problem in our country and in our state because voters have lost faith in our political system's ability to be guided by the citizens and have meaningful impact in their lives. People think that their vote does not matter, and the way we draw districts is a huge contributor to that problem, because right now you look at the district I now have after 4 terms representing a swing district that could go Democrat or Republican. I now am in a safe Democratic seat. It would be nearly impossible for a Republican to unseat me. So a Republican in my district really has no way to influence who represents them in the General Assembly. The same is true for my Republican friends who are in a safe Republican district. A Democrat there has really small ability to influence the election there. The greater number of swing districts, of competitive districts that we have, the more opportunity we have for all voters to feel like their vote actually makes a difference. If we can do that, we will have taken a large step towards restoring the public's faith in our system of democracy.